Hello, good morning, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous and another cup of space coffee with me, Noden, your host, as always. We are in Titicaca, a funnily named place of high technology of independent allegiance. So we have been doing some traveling and doing some exploring. Well, how far have we traveled, you may ask? Well, we have traveled to the far side of the known universe. So just over here, well, probably galaxy. Probably known galaxy. This is where we started, was way over here. So we have been slowly making our way, doing some exploring. I've been actually having a lot of fun exploring. Not making a ton of money, but having a good time exploring. And I will show you what we have been exploring in. It has been this guy right here. This beautiful, beautiful ship you may remember from some time ago. Oh yes, it is the Ford Transit van of space. So I was able to buy another hauler, finally, and set it up to do a little bit of exploring. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that I did some outfitting to it. And, oh, look how bad. Look, we're in beat up shape. We're in rough shape, okay? I have not repainted this thing since I bought it. You know, you bring it all the way across Galaxy and you don't get a car wash, and this is what happens. All those bugs smacking into you, it just rips the paint right off. So, the first thing that we did was I took off the gun and shields, and I sold out half of our fuel tank, just to get our jump distance up a little bit. Because I don't know what it starts off with. I think you start off with 9 or 10. Unladen? I don't remember. Maybe 8? Maybe 8. I think you get 8 light years unladen, or maybe that's laden, one or the other. It's not very far. Not very far at all. And I wanted to increase my range to give me some more potential for different jump points to get to. So I did. So I sold off some stuff, and I've been slowly upgrading things. Like, I've got some upgraded sensor pack. I've got some upgraded power distribution. A slightly lighter weight frame shift drive. That's a nice one. That was a recent purchase. I have been, in my searches, I have been waiting to find a what is it called? A detailed surface scanner. I have not come across one yet. I understand that they're fairly rare, but you know, that's what I've been holding out for. Also, the next one that I'm really looking for is which I think is pretty expensive. I think it's 50,000 credits, or 55, is the intermediate level discovery scanner. So let's talk about exploration. I have been doing some exploring. It is not, of all the, if you want to spend some time doing some exploring, do some time exploring. It's pretty basic, pretty easy. Not a whole lot, of effort's got to go into it. Actually, I have stuff I can explore right here in this system. Not a whole lot of effort has to go on in your mental brain to do it. So you can kind of just do it. You can watch something on YouTube or Netflix or whatever, and you can just plug away at doing some exploring, earning very little credits, but, being out there, seeing the world, seeing some of the cool things, trying to find things that no one has found before. But, you're not going to make a lot of money. You can pretty much make more money doing anything else in this game, as I've discovered. It's every once in a while you get a really good haul, and I think there's a lot of things that make it vary. Obviously, if it hasn't been discovered before, if it's got something that's extra good, like if you find an Earth-like planet that's never been found before, I'm sure you'll get more credit for that. Yeah, you go ahead and scan me. Let's go to the system map real quick and see, because I know that there's a planet over here. Petaja. So let's just head towards that. Oh, I haven't even... Oh, just locked that destination. But yeah, there's not a lot of money. But, I mean, on the other hand, if what you want to do is fly from one end of the known galaxy to the other, it's a great way of getting there without having to... And completely recoup your costs, and more than recoup your costs. So, I mean, that's not, you know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's do a quick jump.
Drive charging.
I'm currently flying without the use of voice attack, mostly because it was being a bit buggy for me, and I was getting some system slowdowns now and again, and I was able to diagnose it to voice attack, trying to carry out commands and not being able to, so or attempting to carry out commands. So I don't know what was going on with that. Like had the mic, was the mic on? Yes, the mic was on, but nobody was talking, so it was just me and my headphones, and the whole screen was filled with ifs, and it was just trying to do something with that, or figure out if it needed to do something with that, and the system was slowing down a bit. So I haven't checked to see if there's an update to it yet. There may be, very well, but so I'm not using it at the moment, but I will be again, because I still really enjoy using it. I still think it's so much future fun. So, yeah, so exploring, and I don't know, I think I'll be doing it, I'm going to do another video shortly, in the next day or two, which is going to be sort of a exploring tutorial, just because I found it wasn't, like, particularly intuitive what it was you were meant to be doing, or how you were meant to go about doing it. And there weren't a lot, certainly, of materials out there to kind of... Wow, why am I coming at this so damn fast? You know, I get on here and recording. When I'm not on here, like, recording, trying to talk to everybody, I never do that. You know, I could be watching a show, and it could be, like, the most entertaining show I've ever watched in my entire life, and I haven't flown past that. But the second I start talking, I can't help it. It happens in real life too, actually. Like, not rolling through stop signs, but where, you know, oh, it's like I need to turn left at, you know, the next street, whatever, and I'll be talking with somebody, and the next thing I know, I've gone straight through and not turned at the corner where I was meant to be cornering. Yes. So, oh, wow, that's fucking far away. But yeah, so I've been, like I said, I've been playing around exploring, and I may be doing a exploring tutorial because there wasn't enough materials, and I'm reiterating things I've already spoken about. But yeah, so I'm slowly making my way westward. Actually, one thing that we can test... You know what, let's just do it. Let's just test it. Let's see if it happens. So we are on beta 2.05. That is a new update for today. And one of the ones that I'm hoping that it fixes is these red GUIAs. These red GUIA systems, anything with a red GUIA system name, before, every time you tried to jump into it, would crash the game to desktop. You would jump in, like you'd get your hyperspace kind of thing, and the second that it went to exit, it would just dump itself out. So let us, which one? What would be? Let me look at my destinations here. HIP 10, 8, 10. Where am I? Okay, so we were going up to here. Is where we were planning on going. So what is close to that? Let's go to this. Oh. Okay. Apparently it just dumped me out of the server. Huh. Alrighty, so yeah, just a bit, seems like they had a bit of a server hiccup. That's okay, we're only in beta anyways. I mean, what do we expect? Ooh, there's a little guy flying over there. Anyways, yeah, so we were going to, speaking of which, we were going to attempt a jump into a system that we were relatively sure would crash our system previously, and we were hoping that this time it would not. So let's find out what's going to happen.
Drive charging.
Ja-ba-boom-ba-boom-ba-boom. Crossing all your fingers and other appendages as required. Three, two, one.
I can't look, I can't look, I can't look.
Hey, we made it. Oh, that makes things a lot easier. But yeah, so we have been, like I said, we've been doing some lovely bits of research here, targeting our stars and waiting for scans to be finished. One of the reasons why I want to continue to upgrade my scanners is I'm hoping that scanning speed increases, because that is an issue. Hey, why are you still unknown? Okay, you're not unknown anymore. There is sometimes a bit of lag between when a system is in fact scanned and when it updates to tell you that it's scanned. You know, sometimes things are just a little bit slow. You know, sometimes server communications aren't the fastest things in the entire world. But we have a destination in mind, so you know what, we're not going to be bothering with all this exploring crap right now, because I have a destination. I am trying to get as far to that end, to this end of the galaxy, as I possibly can. So we need to go to. Sorry, I'm just looking at. I've got an envelope that's got all these destinations written on it, and I'm like, and it's just over here. So let's bring up the old galaxy map here, and find out where we want to go to. So we're originally going to go to HIP 10A, we're going to Tring, we got to 10. Then we're going to go to HIP 10, 8, 10, 110. We're going to go to 10, HIP 1074, 57. Where is that? A lot of hips here that we've got to try to navigate through. Is that hit there? 7457. That is it. That is where we are going. Alright. So when I was, the other one is that when I was creating this map, this plan, this destination, this route, there we go, that's the right word. When I was creating this route, I created the route with the thought that, I wouldn't be able to go to the, Red Guia, systems, so I wanted to make sure, so I was planning this route out, so I wouldn't have to crash when I went into them, but now that's not a problem, running out of gas. People may be thinking, hey, Noden, you got rid of half your gas tank. Surely you run out of gas when you're out here on the fringes. Nah. There are not most of these systems, a good half of these systems, no. Many of these systems have stations in them at which you can refuel and things like that. I've only once been worried I would run out of fuel. Otherwise, I'm just gonna take time to discover this thing. It has not been an issue at all. Like even this, like we just jumped into a random system. There's the Smith Colony, the Martinez Terminal, and the Sheikha Relay. All of those we could have gotten. We could get fuel off of if we needed to. So, next jump. Next jump, please. We'll be going to HIP 105557. HIP 1055. Oh. Okay. I was worried it wasn't going to let me get there. Come I'm like, wait a minute, but I increased my jump radius, no, it decreased it. This is a big jump, actually. If I were being honest. Hopefully one of these systems coming up here actually will have fuel in it. This one did, obviously, but either this one or the next one I'm going to need fuel. Or I won't be able to get to the destination.
3, 2, 1, engage. Warning, temperature critical.
It's not that critical. Okay, so there's no fuel here, that's fine. Alright, so where's the next place we're going? The next one is HIP 105882. You done scanning yet? Yes. Alright. 58 or 68? 68. Alright, I'll just do a quick system view, and it's not showing anything in the system. Crap. Alright. This one likely will have fuel because it says that it's because it has this the economy and allegiance information, you're more likely to find a station there. So yeah, there's a station way up here, Scott Hub. Alright. So we'll just make a quick little hop over to that one. We should have more than enough fuel for that. And before we continue on, because I don't think we'll have enough fuel to get from there to our final destination. Alright, so let's go. Can I actually? Can I not make that jump? I can make that jump. Let's just make that jump. Let's just do that one instead. Alright. And it's on the other side of a star. Alrighty, here we go. So like I said, you know, you don't really have to worry about fuel too much. There's always fuel around. And especially if you're doing like trading and whatnot, where you're only jumping like a couple of systems, I would try. What I would do, or what I'm considering doing, is if I can figure out a good route that I want to do, or a good trading route, just general trading stuff, then
Main fuel tank low.
yeah, we know. We've been having this discussion already there, girly. Anyways, as I was about to say, is that if I'd figure out a trade route that I wanted to do, and then I would set my fuel tank based on that. Well, I don't think it would make that big of a difference. I don't know if you go through less fuel, if you carry less fuel. Certainly you could jump farther, but you wouldn't need to if you knew the route already. I don't know. The big thing is that fuel takes up a lot of weight on here. I mean, that was what, 2 tons basically that I saved by cutting my tank in half, and that gave me an extra light year of jump, over a light year of jump, I think. So yeah, well worth it in my mind. Do a scan here. Alright, I'm just going to do a quick refuel here, and then we will be right back to make our final jump. Okay, we are ready. So interesting problem that happened with that is
Ship released. Engines engaged.
I went to sell whatever research I had, discovery information I had, and it couldn't load the cartographer servers, so apparently they're still having issues somewhere. But that's okay. Alright, where are we going again? From here, we can make our final jump, I believe. Down to San Guadalajara. Alright, so is this the farthest? And then we can get to this guy? I think that's the farthest one we can get to. Now that we can get to that. Oh no, there's more. There's new ones. There are new options. Okay. How do we get there? Oh, but it's not the farthest one over. I think that is the farthest one over. Alright. So let's make our second to last jump. Lied about the last jump.
Drive charging.
Yeah, let's just go balance system and engines. I've got no power going to weapons because I'm not using any. I don't have any. Oh, so that's another one that people may be wondering about is, Noden, you've got no shields or weapon. How do you survive when people attack you? And the answer is, I run. I run very fast. Haven't had a problem with it, actually. I've not been attacked once. I've never had a problem with not having shields or weapons. That said, however, let's just turn away from real quick with this. And get our last jump here. If I look over here to my right hand panel, just very quickly like so, you will note that under the kills category, I have 14 of them. Now, obviously, I'm still marked as harmless because I am still utterly harmless. But, ooh, frame shift cancel malfunctioning. Well, this doesn't happen very often. Let's just discover this while we're at it. Bye, planet. That was strange. Where am I going? What am I doing these days? Okay, let's get our destination back up. Find out why that didn't work. And we got the cargo. Oh, we got a. Huh. All right. We will do it the old-fashioned way. I've had this happen before, and what I ended up doing was actually we need to slow down first. Is just kill this thing here.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Yep, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, so just like in real life, when things aren't working, sometimes the best, way to get around it is just to turn it off and on again. Alright. Yes, so just like in real life, sometimes the best thing you can do is just turn it off and on again. Alright, are we ready to go here? I'm ready to go here. Let's just go. Mouth what? Oh shit. Huh. We could be fucked if this doesn't fix itself. Huh. Y'all got AAA out here?